Right, let's start today's session. In the last lecture, we discussed how many possible ways to write Python code and execute we discuss. In today's lecture, I'm going to discuss about fundamental concepts in Python, like Python indentation, comments, keywords, identifiers, variables, multiple assignment. First, we'll look into indentation in Python. So indentation means generally to consider a block of code like if block, open bracket, close bracket, else block, open bracket, close bracket, like this. In other programming languages like Java or C#.NET or C++, generally programmers, they can write curly braces to consider the block of code. So whatever the statements you write here inside the if block, these all statements under comes into if block. Here, whatever the statements we are writing here, these all statements under comes into else block. But in Python language, to consider a block of code, we don't use generally curly brackets. Then what we use means indentation. How it is indentation in Python language? 4 spaces. So if you write code in PyCharm editor, automatic indentation levels are there. For example, let us consider this. Same, according to Python standard, I'm writing the code. So I value, I'm taking 10. If I equals to 10, this is Python syntax. Later I'll discuss clearly how if syntax, else syntax will work in Python, okay? But here my intention is to show the indentation, how it works. Look this, whenever the moment I press enter, automatically in PyCharm 4 indentation spaces are leave. This is auto indentation level and just I'm writing true only. Again else block, press enter, false, like this. So this is the advantage when we write code in PyCharm editor. Auto indentation mechanisms are there, like 4 indentation spaces are there. But is that compulsory required to maintain the indentation 4 spaces means no. So at least one space or more space like this. If I don't give any space, here also you get indentation error. So indentation error expected an indented block if statement on line number 2. At least one space is enough. And here also one space. Whenever the moment I give space, then this print true under comes into if block, this print false under comes into else block. This will work fine. So if 100 I am giving value, 100 equal to 10 not correct. If not correct, control jump into else block. So we are getting false output like this. So why 4 space indentation I am recommending means by default in PyCharm, there is a 4 space indentation levels are there. You can observe in the bottom corner, 4 spaces are there. So default indentation levels in Python is 4 spaces. That's what I'm giving 4 spaces on. Normally to consider any block, sir, if block or else block, for loop block, while loop block, any block, indentation must. But in other languages, people, they use what? Curly brackets, open and close to consider the block of code. So this is indentation in PyCharm. It is auto indented whenever we consider the block of code here. Next fundamental concept is comments. See, comments are very quite common in any programming language. Generally, 2 scenarios we use comments. First one is, if you don't want to execute some sort of lines of code, then put that lines into comment section. Whenever you put some lines of code which you don't really execute, that comments, then interpreter, Python interpreter do not include that lines in the execution, it will be exclude. Means avoid some lines of code in the execution, then comments are required. This is one situation commonly used. Another situation also there. In the writing of logic part, do you want to give some description about your logic? Whenever you look back your code for easy to understand, then we can leave the comment section. or else if your code transferred to some other developer, they can also understand by reading your comments why you have included that logic like that. So informative messages for understanding purpose in future, then in the program, you can leave that messages or information statements in the comment section only. Comments will not be considered in the execution part. Okay. Yes. But always in Python, comment starts with what? Has. Whether it is single line comment or multi-line comment, always comments will starts with hash symbol only, sir. Okay. Let's have the example. Suppose this is my program, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines. Along with 5 lines, I'm writing few more lines of program like something hi, hello, or something like this. Okay. Just basic code. Whenever I run this, total program, all lines are executed or not? Yes. False is the logic program. Hi, hello, welcome is also displayed. But I don't want to execute these lines. Then I can put this comments like hash symbol starting with hash symbol. So manually I'm giving hash sign starting line. So Python interpreter do not consider these 3 lines in the execution. So only false statement because of this line only. Again, uncomment means you can remove the hash sign like this. But just 1 or 2 lines we can manage manually by giving comment section with hash. But multiple lines, suppose whole program I don't want, then every line I need not to go to separate and give the hash symbol. That's what there is a shortcut key for giving the comments in Python, control plus /. Select how many lines do you want to put in comment, then hit the control plus /, automatically that lines into comment section only, sir. For example, you can see I'm trying to, these lines I want to put into comments, control /. That lines will not execute and it will not return any value. Again, these also you want, select it and control /. No output is coming lines. All are in commented lines only. So your Python interpreter do not include these lines, but select program by hitting control A. Control A means select all. Control // means uncomment. Now run, we get output clearly. Again, comment means control // Same. Control // for comment, uncomment. Look at sir. Same procedure. Uncommenting purpose, commenting purpose, control // shortcut only. And not only this, to avoid the lines of code execution, and you can write some description like this. Here I'm just giving junk data. You can write any meaningful statement by including a symbol that is in comment section. Whenever you look back your code or this code can be transferred to someone, they can understand easily by reading your comment section like that only. Very important, try to habituate to write comments whenever you write some important logic. Whenever you look back your code, then you will easily understand by reading that comment section only. Next fundamental concept is keywords. These are also called as what, reserved words, I can say that. Reserved words. Yes, every programming language is having its own keywords, sir. These are also called as reserved words. Why we are calling it as reserved words means some words are reserved. How to write code and comment in one line? Tell me. One line comment also you can give hash symbol only.
No, my question is, if you are writing code, immediately after that, if you see print true is there, after that I need to write a comment. At that point of time, how to write that?
Again, you can give the comment and all.
In the same line, that is
Here,
possible, huh?
possible, obviously.
Okay.
You can write this is.
Okay, got it. So this is my question. And one
Yeah,
more
fine.
question I have.
Hmm.
Whenever you try to write this particular code, you are following indentation, right? So after first print, whenever you click on enter, else is going below to the print, and you are taking else again back. So that also,
Obviously.
yeah, how
That,
to?
that that will not see that. Wait a minute. I
You
equals
understood my
to,
question, right?
I understand. Just a minute. You can
Okay.
see if I equals to 10, when I press enter, cursor is blinking in the if block indentation levels. So it is allow the programmer how much code he wants to write, he can. Now you can see next line, when I press enter, again, it is inside the if block only. Because again, you can see else is there, but tab to complete means else is not correct position because the PyCharm editor thinking like that, still he is in F block only, but not it is F block. We have to manually move back like this one. Got it?
Okay, okay, got
Yeah,
it.
yeah. See, because whenever I understand your question, whenever I complete this if block, then it has to be go to next indentation level like this here only cursor should blink. No, because it doesn't know how many lines of statements you require to write in the if block. That's what cursor is blinking in the same indentation level only. You might write multiple number of lines also. Once you complete, you have to move manually and then else it will move towards next else block only like this.
Okay, we cannot say to the system that it is completed, something like that. It is not possible here.
No, no, no. How we
Okay,
can, because it's termination. See, whenever we press enter, the line is completed, that it is auto. Because in other languages, if you don't give semicolon, that indicates that you have not completed. But in semicolon, not required here because it is line by line execution. Once I move towards next line, that line is finished.
got it, Mohan. Yeah, thank you.
So keywords or reserved words. So keyword or reserved word means in every language, some keywords are there that are reserved for particular task. And the words which are reserved for particular task, you have to use for the same task only. So for example, here, this is the program, right? So here, if keyword is there, else keyword is there. I'll bring the keyword list also. But this if keyword is reserved for what? For conditional check. That's what my purpose is very clear. I have used this conditional check only. But you can't use this if keyword as your own purpose, like variable name or some other task purpose. We can't use it. Not possible. First, let's bring the keywords, how it is. To get the keyword list in Python, there are simple 2 lines of code is required. Let's move to the next program. So import keyword, it's a library name. Import keyword, it's a library name because all keywords present in this library. In the next line, keyword.kw list I'm using. Keyword is a library name, kw list is a class name. So when I run this, all keywords are present in the list format. So false, none, like you can scroll horizontally so that you will get more keywords available. But it is typical to scroll horizontally. Why don't you bring this output in the same window easily? We can look at one time all the keywords means there is a swap to wrap option is there. In the terminal window, left-hand side software, click on it, automatically it will bring into the next line. So you'll be able to see all the keywords one time only. But as I said, Python is completely case sensitive language. So that's the reason false, capital F, none, capital N, true, capital T, except these keywords starting letter capital, remaining all keywords are lowercase. Okay. And these are all reserved words. Every keyword is having a special purpose. And for which purpose it has designed, same purpose you have to use. If you look at this in my current program, I have already used one of the keyword called import. Check in the keyword list, one of the keyword already import is there here. Why I use this import keyword? Just for importing the library. Not only here, in our upcoming sessions, we import lot of libraries, import math library, import pandas, import matplotlib, like that. Libraries you have to import, then we can use import keyword. But I'm saying that no keyword can be used as your own purpose. For example, in the below, I'm writing if equals to 100. Print if. Look at this underline red quickly. This is error. Why it is? Because this if is a keyword. This is reserved for what purpose? Conditional checking. But you are not using for conditional checking. You are using this as your own variable, which need to be assigned the value for it. But it's not correct. Look at this syntax error. Line number 4. But there is, I'm trying to change my name, IFF I'm taking. Yes, it's a valid name because there is no this type of keyword called IFF, right? So then Python consider it's your name of the variable. It's okay, no problem. We are printing 100. So I mean to say in this list of words, each and every word is having its own purpose. The purpose has already reserved. For suppose if is for conditional check. Import is for importing the library. DEF keyword is for defining the functions. And del keyword is for deleting the objects. So same purpose you have to use. You can't use your own general purpose like this. This is keyword list. All keywords I'll explain in detail. Okay, don't worry. Whatever the keywords have included here, every keyword is having its own task. The moment when I use a keyword in the program, so that keyword through we are conveying to the interpreter to do a particular task. So interpreter can understand that user is expecting so and so by recognizing its keyword names only. So no keywords can be used as your variable. Okay, all keywords are reserved for some task code. Next, I'm talking about identifiers. Identifiers are nothing but it's just names. Like in Python, we can declare the name of the variable, name of the function, name of the class. Everything is having its own name, right? So while giving the names, you must follow some rules. Total 8 rules are there. 8 rules you have to follow. If you cross any rule, then it will give an error. So identifier is nothing but in Python, any name is called identifier. Either it can be a variable name or class name or function name. But while giving the name, you have to follow some standards. So what are the standards? I'll tell you that. So rules to define identifiers. Rules to define the identifiers. Rule number 1. Total 8 rules are there, I'll say. Rule number 1. Identifier can be a lowercase characters or uppercase characters. Yes, both possibility is there. And identifiers are case sensitive. Means if we give lowercase, you have to access with lowercase. If we give the names in uppercase, you have to access with uppercase compulsory. Okay. Yeah. Let's have this. Suppose here emp id, it's my variable name. 1, 2, 3, 4 is a value. How I am giving the variable name lowercase? How I am accessing lowercase? It's worked well. But the moment when I try to access this into capital letter, it's not. Because underline reads quickly, that is an error indication. Whenever run that, and there is an error called name error. Name empid is not defined, which is capital letter. But can I give the name declaration like capital ID? Yes, possible. I said that lowercase or uppercase both are okay. But I strongly recommend to use lowercase only, sir. Generally, when we declare the names in Python, better to go for lowercase characters. You may get doubt why you don't recommend capital letter, because it's working, right? Capital letter empid it's well. The reason is why I'm not recommending capital letter means in Python generally, whenever you declare any names in all lower uppercase characters, that leads to constant. Like for example, in other languages like Java, .NET, people they use constant variables like const keyword they can use. I equal to 100 means other programmers or other outside of the context, this value cannot be changed. This is fixed value, constant value. But in Python, we don't have any constants. Okay. But just how I can convey to other developer that my variable and values are constant means by declaring capital letter. See, sir, really, if I want to expose my variable and value is constant to other developers, I can say that capital letter. Other developer who know very well about Python rules and regulation, they can understand easily. So user has declared the variable name as capital, better not to change this value. But still, even though he know about this constant value, better not to change, but still he can able to change the value. It can change because Python do not support constants. So that's what if I declare capital letter, the meaning is completely changed. You are making present this variable as constant. So unnecessarily don't go for capital letters, better to go for small letter. In case do you want to represent this variable and value are constant, go for capital. So that is the main thing actually. So next rule is identifiers. It allows the digits. Yes. In the name, we can include digits. What digit? 0 to 9 digits we can include. But at the same time, rule number 4 says identifier should not start with a digit. Should not start with the digits. For example, you can see, give me a second. Suppose EMP 1 ID 4. So EMP1 ID 4. It works well. So the name contains digits 1 and 4. It's valid expression. But anywhere it can be we can include digit, but except starting. For example, starting, if I include 8 digit, not valid. This is invalid. Syntax error, invalid decimal, literal it is saying. Okay. So identifier contains or name contains digit, but not in the starting, in the middle, or and anywhere it is possible to include. This is rule number 3 and 4. Rule number 5. Identifier allows the underscore. This is the special character and allowed, but except underscore, no other special characters are allowed, like hash, asterisk, ampersand, no, dollar sign like this. That too, underscore why it is allowed means identifier generally should not be more than 2 parts, or it should not be 2 or more parts. 2 or more parts. In case if your name is having 2 or more parts, better to combine them by using what? Underscore sign. Suppose here you can see EMP space ID. Is this valid variable, sir? No. Because there are 2 words are there, EMP, one word, ID, another word. It's not valid expression. So you want to combine these two, better to use an underscore sign, then it is valid expression here. So combining the 2 or more words of the variable or any name, so then we can use underscore sign here. And rule number 7, if an identifier, that means name, starts with an underscore, then it is private. Yes. Normally in Java.NET, programmers, how they can declare the private variable like this: private access modifier or access specifier, data type A equals to 100. This is a private field for them, not in Python, Java or .NET. Even they don't, if they want to declare the variable as public int b equals to 200 like this. So what is public and private? Private in the sense, in which context you declare the variable, like inside the method or inside the class, in the same context only eligible to access. Outside the context means outside of the method, outside of the class, not possible to access private variables general. Do you want to provide restriction on your variables and methods for not access outside of the context? Then go for private. But if I give public means there is no restriction on it. Anybody can access, anywhere can access, within the same class, outside the class, within the same method, outside the method, no restriction on it. But in Python, we don't have any private access modifier, public access modifier kind of things. People generally, Java.NET people, they'll use like this only. But in Python, by default, all the variables are public only, sir. Yes. Okay, all the variables are public only. But sir, for security reason, how I can declare or define my variable or methods are private means, that's what I'm telling you. If an identifier starts with underscore, then it is called as what? Private. For example, here EMP underscore ID, it is a public only. Okay, don't confuse. Why, sir, it is public? Because this variable not starts with any underscore. Underscore is there in the middle. Why it is? Some other reason. 2 parts are there. Just I'm combining that. But in case this variable is having underscore starts with, this is called what? Private. Private, we can say that. But here I'm not going to justify fully. I hope you understand that. In later sessions, whenever we go for functions or methods or object-oriented programming classes, there I can show you more in detail about private and public, how it works well. Okay. So just remember, in Python logic, wherever you observe either variable name or method name double underscore starting means that is called as private. If the variable name or method name don't have any underscore starting means that is called public. By default, public nature only, all variables and methods. Later, we'll give you more clarity on this private and public when it comes to object-oriented programming point of view. And then last point, already I discussed, no keyword or reserved word can be used as identifier. No keyword or reserved word can be used as identifier. Yes. Suppose def is a keyword. In Python, def keyword can be used for what? Defining the function. Whenever you want to define the function, we use def keyword, but I'm using def keyword for declaring the variable. Not possible. Okay, just now how we use if equal to 100, not possible. Same here also, same thing. No keyword can be used as your own purpose like variable name or other name. I said every keyword is having its own task. For which task it has reserved, same task purpose, you have to use it. Okay. So total 8 rules you must follow while working with names in Python. Names in the sense, variable name, class name, method name, any name from programmer end, what name you are declaring, that name must be follow these rules. Okay. Yes. Next, variables. Sir, variable is also called as identifier or not? Yes. I said identifier means it's a name. It can be a variable name or function name or class name. So variable is also called as identifier. Yes. But in Python, variable is a named memory location. Variable is a named memory location. What is this? I'll explain you, sir. Just a moment. I'm taking one message from student. Yeah. Sonu Kumar, I'll ask them to lift your call, okay?
Yeah.
Yes. Now, variable is a named memory location. Named memory location means what? In Python, every value has its name. Okay, every value has its name. For example, observe, sir, A is variable name, 100, print A. I am asking you, the 100 value is going to store where? A only, right? Then for A, Python has to assign some memory. Why Python has to assign some memory for A? Because to hold the 100 value. So that's what we can say variable is a named memory location of the value. So I'm asking where 100 value is going to store. That means in which memory is going to store means you are saying that A memory. Because Python assigned some memory to the A for holding the value 100 only. Within that memory only 100 value can be stored. Okay. So that's what I'm saying variable is a named memory location of Python. Okay. Mr. Sahu, we are not going to use any data types in Python because I think you are new to this session. So I strongly recommend to watch my last 3 demos, which has happened. You can see this in Java.NET, people, they can declare like this, right? But you can see whenever I try to use integer or float or something, it will invalid syntax. Okay. Look at this. In Python, every value has its name. But in Python, while declaring the variables, we need not to specify any data type. Why? Because already I have included the reasons previously. Because Python is a dynamically typed programming language. Dynamically typed programming language. But other programming languages like C#, .NET, Java are statically typed programming language. Statically typed programming language means in C#, .NET, Java, during the program writing time only, as a programmer, you must have the idea about what data type of this variable you have to decide. But just Python is dynamically typed language. So based upon the value, automatically Python will decide internally for the variable A data type only. So that's what I'm not mentioning any data type. If you mention also, it will not allow. For just if you want to check what type of data type assigned for your variable, there is a built-in function called type function. Print type of A. So based upon the value, data type assigned for A variable, what? Integer type. Look at this. Suppose here 100.9, based upon the value 100.9, Python decides for a variable data type is what? Float type like this. I'm not giving. Python only decides. That's what I'm saying. It is a user-friendly language. In Java.NET programmer, make sure that he should give the proper data type based upon the value that are statically typed language. This concept I explained in my previous demo lectures. You please follow that demo videos. Okay, if you are new to this session, no problem. At the end of the session, after ending the session, our team will communicate with you, sending the video links and content, everything. You can please feel free to watch that so that you'll get clarity like that. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, once your enrollment process also over, all the video lectures, whatever we conducted, that I'll upload to your Google Drive, no worries at all. So variable is a named memory location. Variable is also called as identifier. In Python, every value has its name. For example, here value is Mohan. It's having its name or not? A. In this A memory, the Mohan group of characters will be stored, and Python assigned the data type for A is what? String type only like this. So based upon the value, data type will decide by Python itself. This is dynamically typed language. But sir, if you want to know that memory address, there is a built-in function is there in Python. The function name is ID function. ID. See, sir, we have included so far two functions here. Print is a built-in function for output. Means what output you want to see, you want to display onto the screen. This is output terminal, right? Type is another built-in function for getting the data type of the variable. What type it is, integer type or string type, you will come to know by using type. But I am speaking about ID function. I am saying variable is a named memory location, right? In which memory address your value is stored, do you want to know? Then you can get ID function through. So I'm talking about ID. It is a built-in function in Python. It is a built-in function. It is built-in function in Python. Purpose of this function is what? I'll tell you that. It is a built-in function and it is used to get the memory address of the variable. It is used to get the memory address of the variable. Okay. Next, and built-in, it will return a unique integer. It will return a unique integer like this. So ID is a built-in function. It is used to get the memory address of the variable, and ID function will return a unique integer number. That is the memory address number I'm saying. Okay. Let's see. Suppose print ID of A. I want to get a memory address, right? What is that A memory address means? In this memory address, A is going to 10 is going to store. So whenever you say print A, that A will redirect to this memory and it will send the value like 10 value. So this is memory address purpose. We are going to get this. Suppose if I have another variable, okay, B equals to 20 is there, sir. I'm just printing B only. I want to know the memory address of B also. What do you think? The A memory, B memory, will it be same? No, because Python assigns the different memory for A variable and different memory for B variable because the two variables values are different. So the memory address of A value and this memory address of B value, so pointing different memory address. So this is, but in case if I take same value for multiple variables, A10, B10, then Python assign only one memory address for storing 10 value. In that memory, 10 value will be there. You can communicate for getting the 10 value either through A or through B. A, B, both variables are pointing into the same memory address for pick up the value from that memory. Same memory address, you can see this. In case your value is different and Python decides different memory, so pointing to the different memory and value same. So 10 will go and sit in the memory. Whoever come to that memory, that 10 will be served. Either you can go with A or you can go with B, or you can go with C also. With any name, you can go and pick up the value from that memory. So this is ID built-in function to get the memory address of variables or any objects only. Then multiple assignment. This is the last fundamental concept now, multiple assignment. See, sir, multiple assignment means multiple assignment is the process of assigning a single value to, let me take message from somebody. If we keep 10.0 in a variable and that's good question. Obviously floating point, right, sir? Okay, this is floating point value, right? So you will be able to see this 10 is different, 10.0 is different. Obviously different memory one. No doubt at all. Now, multiple assignment means it is the process of assigning a single value to multiple variables. Single value to multiple variables. And also multiple assignment is the process of assigning multiple values to multiple variables. Multiple values to multiple variables. Both are, I'm going to explain. Single value we can assign at a time multiple variables, or else if you have already multiple values, if you want to assign, you can assign to multiple variables, each one orderly. So this is multiple assignment. Just for shortcut purpose, we can use this multiple assignment concept. Let's have another file adding test4.py. Let's see 100. This is what one value we are assigning to one variable, right? In case if I try to take B10, C10 like this, all three variables are having same value, right? But why we should give line by line 3 times again? So to avoid this, instead of giving each variable separately line, then why don't we assign for multiple variables at once single value like this? So this is multiple assignment concept. Only one value 10 I'm assigning to multiple variables at once. So we can print it A here and print it B here and print it C here like this. Now let's run. We're getting the output like this. But how I'm getting the output line by line? Can't I make to bring in the same line in the output terminal? Yes. How I can bring that values in the same line means simply A, B, C in the same line. Just I'm giving this and we are getting the output like this. But notice this, sir. Whenever I print A, comma, B, comma, C, then the default separator of each value space. Look at this, each value after space is there in the output window. But I want to go for my own separator like SEP equals to, look at this, sir, comma separator I'm giving. SEP is the separator attribute to separate the value with any separator like comma separator or any colon separator or hyphen separator like this. So separate the value by using this separator symbol. But default separator is what? Space. If you don't give any separator attribute, by default, each value will be separate with space only like this. Okay, less. So this is multiple assignment. Now you can see if I want to go for slash n, you can see separator slash n means what will happen? Line by line again. What is this approach? If we are giving A, B, C, you know that all values present in same line, but still one print statement. Do you want to display line by line? Then what is that? Slash and escape sequence. That means new line. It's also possible. One print function, multiple values. Line by line, it is going to be displayed like this. So this is, let me comment. Assigning single value to multiple variables, I explained. Let's go for assigning multiple values to multiple variables. So this is approach. A, B, C, 3 variables, 10, 20, 30, 3 values. Make sure that in the left hand side, how many variables you are declaring, and then right hand side, that many values need to be assigned to the variables only, not more or less. 10 value goes to A, 20 goes to B, 30 goes to C like this. Okay, print A, now print B, print C like this. I'm printing A, B, C in line by line. So that means one by one in the output, we got it here, 10, 20, 30. Sir, can't we bring this 10, 20, 30 in the same line? Yes. But I'm not asking A comma B comma C, sir. If I print A comma B comma C, then I'm able to get what? In the same line only, right? Previously, how I did. A comma B comma C. We got this same line, but this is not, I don't want to do this one. Still, my requirement is what? Print A, print B, print C in the 3 lines, but still my output should be in the same line only. In that context, I recommend to use end attribute. What is this? End. Look at this. End is another attribute in Python to bring the values in the same line. It will not allow you to move to the next line. So even though multiple print functions I'm using, print 1, print 2, print 3, but end attribute through we are making into same line only. The reason is why A after end attribute with space. Space after next variable value will come and join into the same line only. Again, space after C variable value also will come and join into the same line only. So this is end attribute purpose exactly here. Okay. So this is multiple assignment concept. And even you can give the separator also along with end attribute. Do you want to separate the value like this? It's easy to manage the code. So these are all important fundamental concepts in Python: multiple assignment, variables, rules to define identifiers, keywords or reserved words, comments, Python indentation. You cannot ignore any one of the fundamental concepts. Otherwise, we'll be in trouble in the upcoming sessions programming, especially logic programming. So you must uh, follow these rules and regulations while writing Python code and execute. Okay. In tomorrow's session, I'm going to talk about data types in Python. Data types all there, data structures also there. In detail, I'll discuss that. So this is total 4 demos we completed. Who are in online, especially, I'm telling you, if you are following my last 3 days onwards, you know that rules and regulations. So I said in the day 1 onwards, like 4 demo sessions after. Tomorrow onwards, do you wish to continue my lectures? You must enroll for this course. For enrollment process, please contact DURGASOFT. They'll assist you regarding this. Okay. And tomorrow this link will not work. We will send a new link, that is GoToMeeting link from my end only. Who enrolled for this course, you will get a new link before join the session. You will check, you can check your mail and you will be able to see the link only there. How to all inbuilt functions as well as attributes that you are discussing in how to know. Yes, how to know means we can't bring it all the attributes and built-in functions at a time. We can't disclose that because it's highly impossible, right? So based upon the topic, we have to go with that. And I'll explain this is so and so built-in function for purpose is what you will come to know that with the flow only.
Okay, we cannot get it here. That's fine, but we will be having some list will be there, right? For example, if you go to Power BI, there are all inbuilt functions. There will be a list from Microsoft.
See, yeah,
So
yeah.
like that, it will be there.
No, no, no. I understand that. See, sir, some things are there. Like, for example, we are talking about string. String data structure is there. Do you want to know about string data structure built-in function? I can able to bring it because of dir of str is there. You can get this all function names in the string. These are all functions names. These are built-in functions about string. At the same time, list data structure built-in function you want, I can able to do print dir of list. These are all list related functions like this. But general functions, we can't
Okay,
bring it.
got
Topic
it.
wise, we can able to get it clear.
Yeah, thanks, Mohan. Got it.
And for new students, I'm telling you, please, I strongly recommend to watch the 3 demo lecture videos previously, which I conducted. After ending this session, our team will send the demo link videos and content link also. Anyway, before going to attend tomorrow's session, some students at least may enroll, right? For them, I'll upload 4 video lectures, what I explained, into the Google Drive. Along with, you will receive this core Python PDF material. I'll send to your mail. Complete PDF material you will get. And you can't join tomorrow by using this link. and enrolled students obviously will get the new link. Please check your mail. I'll send the link for you. Omkar, I am waiting for TAP approve for this course, and as per our organization policy, can't take before request approve. Request in a couple of days, I'll provide how I can manage. No, I already informed regarding you, Mister. I think they spoke with you. So they are saying that same thing. It's impossible to provide the PDF documentation like this, what you are expecting, like. So I said that same thing. You can inform to the students. I said like that. Once again, you can request because the issue is they can't able to send the PDF and attest it something like this because they are sending the clear links, right? So why don't submit the links because this is official mail ID of DURGASOFT. They are saying like that. Anyway, please contact once again. It from my end, I did my job has completely done regarding your request, but they should respond well. Okay, Mr. Sonu, you have paid for fee yesterday, but I want to join your class. For whom you paid? For which class you paid?
Yeah, from the morning 8 a.m. batch, but I think I'm not comfortable because I'm absolute beginner, and the morning classes are for the like advanced track, and again it is a fast track, but I
I,
don't. Yeah,
it,
I
it's it seems a different faculty, right?
yes, yes, yes.
For that, you have to raise the request for our DURGASOFT admin. If
Yeah, I
they,
already
uh,
raised that, but they
yeah,
are
yeah.
giving that it
If
is
they,
not possible because I just paid yesterday my fee, and
but
how it is not possible in the one day. I
I,
don't
I,
understand.
I understand that. I understand, but because I can't comment on that, yeah, because
But also they are not picking the phone now. But before joining this class, they are calling for the every demo session. But after paying the fees, if
uh,
they are not picking, this is not a professional manner, sir.
obviously, I understand that,
Yeah,
but I'll inform.
there are so many courses available on the Udemy. We can get from here. If the student are not able to understand the class, so why can't change in the one day?
Obviously, but, that is fine because services means you have to give properly what student need exactly. But I'll inform that
If I
maximum.
if I not understand, then what is the use of that
Uh,
course? Yeah.
that's correct, man. So that's what I used to say always. My students, please consider your comfort level, where you comfort, not only in DURGASOFT, everywhere you can go. Finally, ultimately, you should get the knowledge and you should be in a good position. That our intention. It's no matter for the business and all. So that's what I'm thinking. But anyway, Sonu, right? Your
Right.
Sonu Kumar. Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
inform regarding your issue also. But might be they'll consider you. Just ask them once again. No problem at all.
Yeah, I already sent an email, but they are not responding. And then I called multiple times today morning. They are not picking the phones as well. I don't
Okay.
know what happened.
Okay. I'll inform again. Once again, they'll assist you regarding that.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Hi, sir. Good morning.
Good morning.
So, is there any other batches going on? Like,
Your voice is breaking. Please, can you repeat it again?
am I audible, sir?
Tell me.
Yeah. Is there any another batch is going on apart from the 10 a.m.?
Another batch means in future it might be not now. Okay, my batches right now currently one is 9:30 p.m. it's going, and another one is 4 p.m. Django it is going, and in future it may come evening time only, but not sure about how much time it will take. But right now this batch is going.
9:30 is already like filled up or
Already running batch. It is almost 17, 18 sessions are over. That I don't recommend to join in the middle, so you can't understand the things.
Acha, okay.
Yeah, yeah. Mr. Lokesh, after course completion, you can get material video, not course completion. Once you enroll this session, this batch, tomorrow onwards, I'll send the PDF material and I'll upload one videos folder with this batch name Python 10 a.m. Every day recorded video I'll upload to you in that folder. You can watch it. on the session, the day when session complete, after 1 hour, you will get a video. Not after completion of course. Regularly, you will get the videos and material. Yes, yes. Mr. Lalit.
Yeah, hi sir. Hi sir, good morning.
There is
Sir, actually, yesterday I paid fees for your course for 10 a.m.
Lalit,
So
right? Lalit.
estimated. Yeah, Lalit, yeah.
But that's what I'll. If you paid, then just wait for the link and I'll start sharing the material and all.
Yeah, because I don't want to miss these classes link. No?
Sure,
That's
sure,
why I
sure,
thought I
sure,
just
sure.
make it clear.
You never miss,
Thank you,
no
thank you so
problem.
much.
You never miss.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, Mohan, I guess there are multiple Python batches are going on, not only from you. There are different faculties are there. How to pay only for you?
You mention it, and 10 a.m. batch by Mohan Reddy. You can mention it. That's enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Can group is there, Mr. Carlos? Once you enroll, then we have plenty of students in my WhatsApp group. So you will also become a member. You can feel free to post your queries and all. So with all technical, so we'll be ready to respond. So thanks for attending the sessions. Tomorrow onwards, you will get new link. Please enroll before the session if you are really interested to learn Python. So otherwise, you can go through your own way and some other places, but please be careful and choose the correct instructor. Okay. Have a nice time. See you tomorrow.
Mohan sir, please raise my concern. Yeah, because they're not responding.
Omkar, right?
Yeah, Sonu Kumar Gupta, sir.
Okay, Sonu and Omar, lot of complaint. I have to sit with them once. For sure,
Yeah.
I'll make sure that I'll try to rectify your all issues.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Course duration
Thank
time,
you,
sir.
everyone.
Like,
Tell me.
hello.
Yeah.
Course duration time means it's 2 months or 1 month.
2 months, 2 months. Core and advanced Python, only Python language, 2 months. And full stack, if you enroll like Django framework, REST API, Flask, UI, MySQL is there, that is 4 months only.
Acha. Only for Python, core Python or advanced
2
Python?
months, 2 months, 2 months.
Okay,
Yeah.
sir. Okay.
Please watch my first demo video. Our team will send the demo link so that in that I have clearly discussed each and every subject purpose and all. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sir, class Monday to Friday or we have Saturday, Sunday
Monday
also?
to Saturday. Monday to Saturday.
Okay.
Sunday is the only half.
So, sir, I have one question here. So, like the framework Django and Fast API, both are same or like they are different?
No. Django, REST API, Flask I am going to teach, and Fast API also there, but I have not included. REST API is enough as so far. So these are the different frameworks.
Okay.
Django framework for web application development. Once you are ready with Django web application, then do you want to make API creation for your web application? Then REST API framework is required.
Sir, you are covering REST API also, right, sir?
Obviously, I am only the trainer which I can cover till the last day of your Python full stack. All subjects I'll only teach. No confusion required.
Sir, now Fast API is used heavily in the market.
That's what I'm planning to introduce in the next upcoming batches because I'm not sure about how it is. But REST API, as for last few years onwards, I'm teaching REST API only. But Fast API also I have to look into once, but not sure about this batch, but in upcoming batch. But whenever upcoming batch, when I start Fast API, all my previous students also will get free of cost the video folder also. Yeah.
Sir, can we cover automation part as well? Because I am from working in UI path.
No.
Background.
Automation. See, sir, there are many students will come and join in my sessions. There are somebody belongs to testing, somebody belongs to AWS, somebody belongs to data science who really need Python. But I'll teach, my responsibility is to teach Python end to end based upon basic topic and moderate examples and high level coding. But you have to use this script in your implementation.
Okay.
Because I don't know about your testing or I don't know about your AWS where it can be used like that, right? Once you're good at Python, you can able to understand where the situation is required to use this Python script in your implementation.
Okay, sir. Got it. Thank you.
So thanks for attending this session. So please enroll before
Sir,
tomorrow.
where will we get the 4 recordings, sir?
I'll send to your email. Once your enrollment process is over, our DurgaSoft team automatically will send your mail IDs to me so that I can share my end the core Python PDF material to your mail, and I'll make it one folder in my Google Drive Python 10 a.m. These 4 videos I'll upload it. I can share once, then folder will come to your drive every day. One video session accordingly how it is happen. One video will be uploaded and automatically will get updates.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
So thanks for attending these 4 demo sessions. Have a nice time. See you tomorrow.
Thank
Thank
you
you,
all.
sir.